absolute pleasure to welcome for you first time in public, Mr. and Mrs. Kelly. When you're all ready for their first dance.
Don't know how you do what you do. Is everything that don't make sense about me makes sense when I'm with you. Everything that's green, girl, I need you. But it's more than one in one way. Inside the math and the logic of it, you gotta know you want it too. 'Cause I wanna rock you, wanna kiss you inside. And I wanna call you mine, wanna hold your hand forever, never let you forget. I wanna make you feel wanted. Anyone can tell you you're pretty, and you get that all the time. I know you do, but your beauty's deeper than the makeup. And I wanna show you what I see tonight. When I kiss your lips, I wanna make you feel wanted. And I wanna call you mine, wanna hold your hand forever, never let you forget. 'Cause baby, I wanna make you feel wanted. As good as you make me feel, I wanna make you feel better than your fairy tales, better than your best dreams. You're more than everything I need, all I've ever wanted, all I ever and I just wanna rock you up, wanna kiss your lips, I wanna make you feel wanted. I wanna call you never let you forget. I wanna make you feel wanted.
Ladies and gentlemen, that's the first dance if I've ever seen one before. Kevin and Kristen Kelly! This is going to be a fun night. If I may introduce to you the father of the bride. He has a mementos for you.
Last night we did have a little event at our house just to get things started, and we had a couple of people that really helped pull that off. Roger Scully, Todd Steele, many of us know him as Miz. But a special thanks to Emily Walker. Emily is a friend of ours from, we met in Madison many years ago, and she now lives in Florida, of course came up for this event, very special to us. But she kept Jane and I organized for the last 4 days, getting the final touches together. So we're indebted to you for. And then coming out of Maryland, we have the person who did our officiating today, Jane's next door neighbor cousin, Valerie Ward, who's presently in Pennsylvania. She came up for the event and we love her dearly. One other, just a couple of notes here. If you haven't figured out, there is a restroom right outside here. It's actually quite nice. Anybody who's been there say yes. Yes, very nice. Very nice. It is carpeted. So those who are barefoot later on, it's okay to go through. Also, one other thing, if you find yourself in a position where you don't want any alcohol, there is a little non-alcoholic bar right behind Barber Stores. Raise your hand there. Right there. Okay. So I mentioned the fact that people came from all over. Fact, and I think I'm going to be corrected by the time I finish this. I believe there are 8, and you come to mind. Yell at me in about 5 minutes. In this room right now are people representing 16, 18 states.
Wow.
So, we have friends everywhere. Maine, Vermont, New Hampshire, Massachusetts, Connecticut, Rhode Island, New York, New Jersey. Haven't seen them in almost 20 years. Of course, we have Maryland well represented. And our dear Southern Belles from South Carolina. Yeah. Indiana. Little niece attending school in Indiana right now. Florida. California. My Lake Tahoe girl. New Mexico. My Air Force niece-in-law, nephew-in-law, whatever you are. Dana. Georgia. My friends from my old chart house days, love them dearly. I'm so happy you're here.
Go, Steve-O! Sorry. Go, buddy! Woo!
Wisconsin. Mr. Hens. And that last now someone from Nevada.
Yeah.
What did I miss? Ohio! No! 19 states represented. So, in kind of preparation for this, I'm thinking, I'm not going to do a soapy thing, and I get it, because I know I can't get through, as you can see. But I do want to tell you about the 4 greatest days of my 64 and a half years in one day. April 4th, 1955, Virginia Lee Caden Cardarelli gave birth to her 3rd son, weighing in at 11 pounds, 2 ounces, Hartford Hospital record, Steve Cardarelli. It was a damn good day. It is so bad. The second greatest, and some of you people were there, was July 21st. '84. When I'm here in my life. The next, third best day of my life was not too long ago. Many of you were there as well, because that was August 5th, 2017, when my elder daughter married Mike C. Her name is Laura Diane C. And of course, the fourth and greatest day right now is today, October 5th, 2019, when Kristen Robin Carterelli married Kevin Kelly. Of course, we wouldn't have Kevin Kelly if it weren't for the Kellys. I gotta tell you, unfortunately tonight, Kevin's mom was not able to attend. She was ill for a few days and is now home and doing well. We wish her well. We want her to know that we miss her and we love her. And hopefully this tape will be sent to her and she knows that we're all thinking of her today. Now, Kevin's dad, Ron Kelly, helped us put this whole thing together over the last year and a half, and has become a very dear friend of ours. He has his own apartment in our basement now. I've already ordered a sign through our Maid of Honor, who's made all these little centerpieces right here. And I have a little sign made, Ron's place, down in our basement. We love him. And Kevin also has 3 sisters. We have Michelle, and I'm really embarrassed right now because I'm having the 2 daughters. Jennifer, and you're Jennifer, and Jessica. We just met. So, at this point, I think the caterers are ready. I hope they're ready. I got a nod, we're ready. So at this point, Valerie, if you can just do grace for us and we'll begin here. Thank you.
Follow the bride, everybody. Ladies and gentlemen, stay seated. We're continuing eats, but we're going to go ahead and do your toasts right now. I believe it's going to be the Maid of Honor as your first toast this evening. So please direct your attention up here to the stage or wherever you have to be standing.
We're going to do Sister of the Bride first.
Okay, Sister of the Bride, you go.
I'm older. Well, good evening, everyone. I'm Lauren. I'm Kristen's older sister, and I'm beyond grateful to be given the mic tonight to share a few words of this fabulous duo. I'm told that before Kristen was born, my parents asked me to weigh in on her name. And like any other typical 3-year-old obsessed with Disney, I suggested Ariel and Cinderella. So thank goodness they went with the more conventional route. But years later, though, I got another chance. Just down the road from here, at our second home on Branch Brook Road, I proudly bestowed my little strawberry blonde sis with the nickname of Crew, after her love for croutons. Since then, she's been known to answer to Crew Delicious, Crudy Booty, and my all-time favorite, Crudosaurus Rex. Kristen, you're welcome. Now, while many millennials could relate to my adoration for the Little Mermaid and Cinderella, Kristen was different. Instead, she would watch, rewatch, and sing along to time after time The Sound of Music and Sister Act. Both flicks following a nun's coming-of-age story with themes of love, perseverance, faith, and education. And with our late Uncle Ricky being a priest, I'm sure you could put 2 and 2 together here of Crew's forecasted career path. While we all know she did not follow Maria nor Dolores' footsteps, Kristen did devote her life to helping others by becoming a teacher. Yeah. And it goes without saying that it takes a special someone to teach kids with endless bounds of energy, enthusiasm, and warmth. Kristen, you are a saint. And as a younger sister, she's always been beyond supportive, and whether she knows this or not, a mentor and a major accountability buddy for me. I oftentimes laugh that I'm the older sister because she's the one that has always had her mind up of what she wants and when she wants it, which is always now, right now. I mean, take a look around you. Or yesterday. Take a look around you. Kristen has had this thing mapped out before Kevin even got down on one knee. And I'm sure she could show you the color-coordinated binder to prove it. And Kevin, oh Kev, seems like just yesterday you waltzed across the street to Kristen's sorority house to casually say hi to my mom and I when UNH visit. I'll never forget your 2 sizes too big Timberlands, or big sweatpants, and buzz cut hair. Can we please all take a moment of silence for that haircut? Maybe never bring it up back again, ever. Because I mean, look at that coif now, it looks great. In all seriousness, Kevin, I am so glad you are finally, officially part of the family, although since the day we met you, it's always felt like the case. You're the brother I always wanted, and I'm confident that you will take incredible care of my sister for the rest of your lives. You have a heart of gold, and it shines through everything you do, including driving 4 hours round trip to the Bachelorette because Kristen forgot her dress bag. God forbid we don't have white ensembles for a whole weekend. Could have been detrimental, you saved the day. But I'll just finish by saying Mark Twain once said, to get the full value of joy, you must have someone to divide it with. Kristen and Kevin, there's no doubt in my mind that you will not only divide, but full on conquer anything that comes your way. I wish you a lifetime of happiness, adventure, and all of the musical soundtracks to keep your heads bopping and vocal cords warm along the way. Love you both to pieces. To the Kellys,
I just want to start off by saying thank you to everybody for coming. Honestly, you guys are all amazing. I want to say thank you to Kristen's parents, Kevin's parents, for making everything possible. Kevin, I know your mom's is not here right now, and I just want to say I'm sorry, but I'm sure she's at home smiling, and she's proud of you. I met Kevin when we were in 7th grade. We didn't really become best friends until our sophomore year of high school. Since then, been the best of friends ever since, looking back. Nowadays, me and Kev, we live like a half hour away from each other, but we'll still go months without seeing each other. And when we do hang out, it's like we're high schoolers all over again. And that probably bothers our significant others to no end when we're with them, but sorry, some things will never change. In all seriousness, Kevin is the greatest guy. He is the most competitive, determined, selfless guy I've ever met. And I just want to say thank you, Kevin. A couple months ago, me and my girlfriend moved in together, and Kevin right away texted me saying, hey, if you guys need any help moving, packing, unpacking, just let me know. And he's taking time out of his busy life with a wedding going on and everything to be there for me. So I just want to say thank you, Kevin. We have had a lot of great times together. We've gone to sporting events, a casino, or just grabbing a beer back in Manchester. There's nobody else I'd rather do it with than you. I really wish I could humiliate you tonight, but I do not want to do that, and I don't want to leave Kristen with second thoughts. Kristen, I just want to say, you're awesome. Every time I come to visit you guys, you come hang out with me and Kev, and you take an interest in my life. You tell me what's going on in your life, and that's awesome. And I don't know how you live with Kev 7 days a week. He drives me crazy sometimes. I just want to say to Kevin and Kristen, I know how much time and effort you guys have put into this wedding. You guys must be exhausted, but now it's time to relax, and I just want to say, love you guys. You guys are awesome, and cheers to you guys.
Kevin and I met in our UNH days together, and ever since we met, we were absolutely inseparable. We were on road trips, we were hiking mountains, everywhere. Me and this girl, we would never separate. So then there was one day, I sat her down and I told her that I was moving to Lake Tahoe, and there was lots of tears. It was very emotional to think of my best friend being so far away from me. But 8 years later, I get the privilege to be her maid of honor. I'm very excited about that. So a couple weeks after I moved, Kristen told me that she met Kevin, which I am so excited about. But when I got the phone call, I have to admit, I jokingly told her, wow, Kristen, you know, he sounds like a rebound to, I'm sorry, Kevin, I'm sorry. To mask the pain from me moving away. But what I love about Kevin is the fact that he supports Kristen's adventurous side, and which that's the core of her personality. So he always supports her coming out to visit wherever I am, Lake Tahoe, Vancouver, anywhere. And me and Kristen have had some absolutely amazing adventures together. There's no one that I'd rather backpack for a month with in Europe. And then when I call up Kristen, I tell her I'm coming home, and I hear Kevin in the background, and he's always saying, Erin, are you staying in the spare room? It's my room. So I could not be more grateful for these two. They have housed me, and as someone that has lived with both of them, I have watched their relationship blossom into something so beautiful, and I've watched them laugh together and just really build such an amazing life, and they always support each other. And I hope that your future is filled with happiness and adventure and filled with love. So I love you guys.
Love you too.
All right.
Hey buddies that I grew up with, all straight-laced and married up now. You ain't fooling me, it wasn't long ago we tore the roof off that one red light town. And hey darling, sipping that red wine, all classic, kick back on the couch. Smiling, I see ya, shooting tequila, shutting them college bars down. And no matter how much time goes by, and no matter how much we grow up, for worse or for better, from now till forever, I'll always remember you young. Hey babies, crawling on the carpet, no you won't be that little for long. One day you'll move away, but you're still gonna stay this innocent after you're gone. 'Cause no matter how much time goes by, and no matter how much you grow up, for worse or for better, from now till forever, I'll always remember you now. Whoa, 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 whoa. looks at us all like we're kids, shameless and painless and perfect and ageless, forgives all the wrong that we